welcome back to the channel. I'm Christy from thismumathome.com. Please go and have a look at the website, check it out. I'm doing lots of different things on there to do with simplifying your life as a busy mum. It is also a place where I have the VIP lounge. So if you're a VIP member, that's where you go to have a look at exclusive videos and blog posts and all of that. Plus, it's the place where all the printables are that you guys, if you're a VIP member, get for free. So definitely go and check it out. Anyway, today I am filming so many things today. I picked up the camera because I thought, oh, I should share this with you guys, because I get this question often. I get questions about you know, things that I buy, you know, how can you reduce your grocery bill, how can you make things go further for your family, that type of thing. Because a lot of people right now, especially after the last year, are very tight on money and need to make changes to adjust for their family and stuff like that. So I quite often will go through this stuff with people, but I thought, you know what, I'll just do a video and show you guys. So I want to show you guys some foods today. So some foods in my pantry that are versatile, budget friendly, that you can use for a number of different things. So they're things I have in my pantry, but they're also things that I put into my stockpile because of that reason, because you can do multiple things with them. They're budget friendly and you can it just works really well. So if there was an emergency, it's stuff that I can stockpile up that we like, that doesn't cost so much, and so I can have a lot of it stockpiled, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just thought I'd pick up the camera and show you guys a few things today and let you know what we do with them. Okay, I'm in my pantry. I hope you can see me. It's like really dark and gloomy today, so my lighting's not the best. I'm not gonna, obviously I have a lot of things in my pantry and stuff, but not all of them would fit this category. So I'm just gonna go through things that I think would fit this category for you guys. So when it comes to meal bases are great. I know that it's better and healthier to have clean sort of ingredients, which means if you're going to do a chicken stir fry, it's better for you to have it, you know, make the whole sauce up yourself, an individual. I know that, but it's not always practical for a lot of people, especially right now, because it costs a lot more to have all those separate ingredients and do it all yourself. Okay, so having a meal base like that obviously is helpful, is more affordable, and you can do a few different things with it too. So even though the jar obviously is a meal base, it's not something that's great for stockpiling. Like, I try not to stockpile a lot of jars because they're just not practical. They take up a lot of space, they can break, all of that. So I tend to do, and you've got to get them on a cheap deal too, I tend to do things like packet mixes like this. So one of my favorites is deviled sausages. You guys see me do this in my bulk food prepping all the time. This one, the apricot chicken's really good. There's so many different ones you can get, especially in the Maggi brand here, and you usually get 2 of these for $3. And usually the only thing you have to add into it, besides, like for this, obviously this one, you add in some apple and onion, and I think it's tomato sauce, like not much, and water. Like, you don't have to add a lot of expensive stuff into it. And really, I could just not put in the apple and onion if I wanted to and just put it on the sausages. Like, it would be fine for that, and you could put it on chicken, you could do lots of different things with it. So just have a look at the packs and what, you know, before you purchase them, what you actually have to put in them, obviously, as an added ingredient, and work with that. So I like those. The powdered ones that you can make up are very, very good. Plus soup packets, that's another thing. This is a vegetable soup one, and I will use this as a base. A lot of the time it's delicious. I do this as a 1 litre, just add in extra veggies into it. Love it. Great for stockpiling, as is cuppa soups as well. Again, something very versatile, and you know, these are cheap. It's like $2 for 4 in here. For lunchtimes, they're really good. You can have those, just have some bread on the side. And because they've got a little bit of noodles in them, they're a bit more filling too, especially when you've got bread on the side. So it's a great thing to stockpile. They've got a pretty good use by date on them, these. And all you have to do is add hot water into them, so they're awesome. And then another pack idea is something like these pasta packs. You can get pasta packs, you can get rice packs, which you just usually have to add water or milk or something into it like that, and pop it on the stove and have it. So you can eat it like this, but to make this stretch even further and to help fill bellies as well, because obviously pasta will help fill bellies, you can add this as a side dish on your plate with, you know, something more affordable like sausages or hamburgers or something like that, with some other veggies or salad or something like that. So it's a great one, and I love putting this in the stockpile for that reason too. It's flat, it's not a big chunky jar, so you can store a lot of these without any hassle. And they're cheap. Like this one at the moment is on sale for $1.60. So yeah, you look out for the sale prices with those, but otherwise the packs aren't too bad. I think that pack there's around about maybe $2 or $2.50 normal price. Okay, another great option is Tortillas. I've already taken mine out of the packet today, but you'll see a grocery haul next week where I purchased a big family pack of tortillas, like 16 in it. What's great about those is you can freeze them for starters, so you can stockpile them in your freezer, which is awesome. They don't have a too bad of an expiry date on them for something like that. Like, it's a bit longer than bread, do you know what I mean? So even if you've got them in a sealed packet in your pantry, you just want to watch the dates obviously, but otherwise I'd put them in my freezer. But the good thing about tortillas like that is you can use them for a number of things, which is awesome again. So we do pizzas on them, we do make them as wraps, we do taco and enchiladas, we do lots of different things. So they're a really yummy, great thing, and they're not too expensive when you buy big bulk packs like that as well. And I guess for pizzas and stuff too, we use like pita breads and things, but again, it's something you want to put in your freezer, not in your pantry. So I know I'm not talking about like freezer stuff today, but I just want to add that in because I think the tortillas is a great option, especially the El Paso ones. They're nicer than wraps. Like, my kids don't really like the wraps at all, and we've tried different brands, lots of different brands, but they'll eat these. So these are great. They're very versatile, great for stockpiling if you've got somewhere to put them in freezers and stuff, or if you get long expiries in for pantry storage for sure. They're a great option. Alright, noodles. We've got Aldi noodles that we buy often. So we've got beef ones here, but you don't have to use obviously the packet. We've got those. And then of course things like rice and just your normal pasta. Now they are super cheap. Rice, pasta, like pasta spirals or whatever shape that you actually want. All these noodles are all very cheap, all very affordable, great for stockpiling. They usually have a pretty good use by date on them. What I want to say about stuff like these, like especially like noodles like this, you don't have to use the packets in them, you know, you can just have the noodles and mix them with veggies and like if your kids don't like rice, for instance, and you want something not quite as thick as a spiral pasta or something, or bow or whatever, you can use something like this and it will just help stretch a meal even further. So you can throw, you know, meats and veggies and lots of different things in here. Great to have on hand. Super great, because they are versatile in the way that you can just have them by yourselves as a normal cooked thing for lunches, or you can add them to other dishes to help you know, spread. Same goes with the rice. Obviously rice is really good for that if you can get your kids to eat it. My kids won't eat fried rice, but they'll eat just plain steamed rice in the rice cooker. Like, they love it, and it doesn't really taste like much, to be honest. So it's filling. It can be used for a number of different things obviously, but it's very, very affordable. Like a whole bag, I think that's like a 1 or 2 kilo bag that I've got in that container is like $2.50 or something. Like, it's so cheap. Tinned diced tomatoes. Now this is useful for a lot of different things. You can usually find a lot of recipes that need this, so especially like packet mixes and stuff like that, a lot of them will have this as the base, especially for slow cooking meals and stuff. So although I don't like stockpiling a lot of tinned stuff or jars because they do take up a lot of room, they're heavy, all of that, this is one of those things that you would do because it goes into a lot of different dishes. You can also use it in other you know, recipe bases for like spaghetti bolognese. You can use it on pizzas, you can use on slow cooker things. Like, it's just, there's so many things you can use it for that it's great to have on hand, and very affordable. Like, a tin like this is usually well under $1, just depending on where you buy it. So, and usually for stockpiling they're great too because they've got this little thing on them, so you don't have to have a can opener, which is awesome. Cereal is great. It will do really well in stockpiling as well, but in your pantry, if you've got different flavors that you like, they don't always have to be ones that you think are very unhealthy. Like, I know we have like rainbow rings which are like Fruit Loops for Isabella, but we do have other things. We have Nutri-Grain, we have Sultana brand, we have these here, which is awesome because the Fruity Bigs are really awesome because if you can get them on special, I just got these for $3 a box. They're great. They can be little snacks as well. You can put them in the kids' lunch boxes if you want. You can snack on them just in a bowl or whatever without milk, or you can have them as cereal. Obviously, just because it's cereal, people think, oh, breakfast stuff, that's the only thing. You can have cereal any time of the day. It really doesn't matter. You can have it as a snack. Do you know what I mean? So if you want a more filling breakfast in the morning, like bacon and eggs and stuff like that, you can save cereal for just like an afternoon snack after school or something like, you know, something similar to that is really great. So don't disregard cereal. Cereal is great to have in the pantry. It's affordable, especially if you're going to Aldi. It's cheap. They're very versatile for a number of things. I really like putting Sultana bran in yogurt. Like, I love that. If you buy sort of muesli based cereals with fruits and stuff in it, you can, it's great for yogurts and custards and things like that too. So you can do a number of things with cereals. It doesn't always have to be just milk in a bowl for breakfast. Cake mixes are awesome. We have just recently started purchasing, so we buy cheap cake mixes from Aldi. They're cheap, they're affordable, again great for stockpiling. These ones, I thought, oh, I'll try these, because I used to buy these like 20 years ago when I was a student and extremely poor. But this one here is the Woolworths one. It's like 70, 75 cents. All you have to add into it is, I think, margarine. Let me have a look what I did. Melted butter, milk, and 2 eggs. So it's pretty affordable compared to actually having all the ingredients yourself and baking powder and all of that and doing it yourself. I know that's better and it's healthier, but if you're struggling for money, cake mixes like this that are only like 70, 75 cents are awesome. They're also very versatile. You can do a lot of things with these because you can make a cake, you can do cupcakes, you can do cake mix cookies, which I've just done today. That video is going up tomorrow for sure. So definitely keep an eye out for that one. You can use these as bases in trifles as well, like just add some jelly and custard on top. Like, there's a lot of different things you can do with cake mixes. So if you can buy them cheap like that and affordable, they're great. What the thing I like about the packs like this as opposed to the boxes is, again, for my emergency stockpile, it's smaller to store and can just keep better, I guess you can say. So yeah, I love them. I think they're a great versatile product. Can be very affordable if you just, you know, try a few. Decide which ones you actually like that are, you know, on your cheaper side. We really like this one. It's great. It's worked for us. So yeah, give cake mixes a go, and it's something definitely to think about as far as storing in your emergency stockpile as well. Peanut butter. Peanut butter is awesome. One, it's got good fats in it because it's nuts and things, protein. It's a great thing to have. Again, very versatile. You can usually get this on special somewhere. You can buy bigger bulk lots if you want. You don't have to spend, you know, huge amounts of money on peanut butter. It's great for actually stockpiling as well. You just want to make sure you rotate it because of dates with this. But peanut butter, you can obviously make sandwiches. You do it on toast. You can do it on different crackers. You can do it on, you can do it as a dip with apples and different like vegetables and things like that. Carrot sticks with it, celery sticks with it. Like, it's really awesome to have, and it's one of those things that helps fill little bellies as well because of what it is. Okay, so I like to have it on hand at all times, and I definitely like to have it in my stockpile. And the last thing I'll probably mention today is my tinned fruit. Again, I don't like to have a lot of tins in my stockpile. Obviously, if I can avoid it, I do. However, obviously for practical reasons, fruit in tin is better than in plastic containers and stuff. It will last a lot longer, especially in an emergency stockpile. They're very affordable and very cheap depending on where you buy them. And there's nothing wrong with buying the cheaper versions. Definitely try the Coles brand, the Woolworths brand, all the home brand stuff. It tastes all pretty much the same, and at Aldi as well. But the thing I like about fruit like this is obviously you can use it for different things. You can have it by itself. You can serve it on the side with jelly and custards and things like that. You can put it in your baking, like if you're doing like apples, for instance. I can put that in apple muffins or something like that. The other thing, you can make sauces out of it as well, or purees, which is great. Make them into smoothies. That's another great option. So there's lots of different things you can do with it and have it be affordable. So, you know, people will often say to me, oh, buying fresh fruit and veggies is very expensive. Well, there are other options. Obviously, you can do things like this, especially when it comes to fruit. I mean, if you are struggling, the fresher apples and things like that are better for you because they're not in the syrups and stuff like that, obviously. But if you are struggling financially, or you're looking for cheap things to put in your stockpile, tinned fruit is really good because you can do lots of different things with it. And I have actually even used this tinned apple to go in my deviled sausage mix. So it was more affordable when I was making this pack up here, this deviled sausage. It was more affordable to use this than it was to buy individual apples and cut them up and everything. And it was quicker, obviously. But yeah, this was another cheaper option to do that. So it doesn't just have to be in sweet desserts. You can use it in stuff like this if it calls for it as well, different fruits. There you go, guys, just a few little items there that I put in my pantry, in my emergency stockpile, that you can too if you like the look of any of these things that are affordable, but you can, you know, they're versatile, you can do lots of different things with them as well. So I hope this video is helpful for someone out there, especially you guys that are struggling financially right now to feed your families and all of that. Maybe a few of these might actually help you on your next grocery shop. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, please. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely give the video a thumbs up, so then I know that you guys like these, and I'll continue to make grocery related and stockpile related videos for you guys. But otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Bye.
We get one chance, one chance.